with a legendary, and let's see what kind of legendary it is. Let's see. Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I will try to complete this grand challenge live for you guys. As you guys can see, I'm already at 9 wins. I do have 1 loss, so I can only afford losing once in this episode. And we need to win 3 battles to complete this challenge. And I'll try to get to the 12 wins with this 3 Musketeers Psycho deck. It's a really interesting and fun deck to play with. And as you guys can see, we don't really have many air units. We only have a Goblin gang, like 2 Spear Goblins, which can hit air. I guess the Ice Spirit can freeze, for example, a balloon, then the Zap, and 3 Musketeers. Besides that, not really anything, because we have the Bandit, we have the Royale Ghost, and of course the Collector. But even first air decks, we can definitely win those matchups just because of the Elixir Collector and the quick cycle. We can get an Elixir advantage and then try to overwhelm them. So in my opinion, as I said, it's a really fun and solid deck. So I would say let's just begin with the first match, guys. So yeah, let's see. Okay guys, looks like we are in a match, and let's see what kind of opponent. Looks like a Destructor actually. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. I think he's a Spanish SLO player. Maybe it's someone else, but this guy also a Spanish SLO player. So let's start off with the Ice Spirit at the bridge and let's see what he drops. Looks like he will go with his Battle Ram. I'll go with my Bandit in the back. I don't really want to bump up because I didn't have Goblin Gang. Now I see that it's my next card, so now I could drop it, but let's see what he will drop. He will also go with a Ghost. Let's go with a Goblin Gang and let's see if he will overcommit over here. If he does, we can go with our Collector. If he doesn't, I might still go with a Collector because he still needs to respond to this. So it looks like he actually goes with his P.E.K.K.A. I will go with my Elixir Collector, and I will try to cycle to my Ice Golem. So let's see what he will drop. So let's go with the Ice Spirit right now. Let's go with a Royal Ghost. And let's go with the Ice Golem here to kite all. And let's try to distract his Mega Minion, because I do know that like the tower is locked on the P.E.K.K.A, of course. So he did zap over there, and it did allow us to, or that did retarget the tower onto the Mega Minion. So I'll actually pump up right now, and then I will try to freeze the P.E.K.K.A, if not distract it. And looks like he actually poisons P.E.K.K.A. Will get 1 hit on the right side tower, so that does bring down the tower to 1856. And he uses poison, so that does mean we can go with a poison. So he has a Ghost, Battle Ram deck with, I believe he showed Ice Spirit, I'm not sure, and he also showed Mega Minion. And of course the poison. He probably has Zap. Most of these decks have a Zap. So let's split the 3 Musketeers right now. He did go with a Ghost. And of course the King Tower is activated, so that's good for us. Let's go with a Bandit over here, trying to dash into the Battle Ram. Looks like it actually didn't dash into the Battle Ram, but the Musketeer and the tower will still be able to finish it off. Let's go with the Ice Golem, trying to protect our Musketeer. He might go with a P.E.K.K.A there. Looks like he just goes with the Ice Spirit and actually a Magic Archer. Interesting deck from him. So Bandit will actually die to the tower and the Mega Man, unfortunately, but we were able to deal quite a bit of damage to the left side actually. Let's go with a Royal Ghost and let's go with the Ice Spirit over here to kite it to the left side. And then I think I will just pump up, but the Royal Ghost is still alive. I'll actually go with my Goblin Gang over here, and then I will try to dash into his Ghost. He does still have his Battle Ram. I kind of need to zap it, and then I will go with the Ice Golem. Our Royal Ghost is still alive chasing it, and he also has a Mega Minion there, but he goes with his P.E.K.K.A. I think I will just go with my 3 Musketeers right now. Let's actually go with them a little bit high, and then try to distract his P.E.K.K.A with, for example, a Goblin Gang. So it looks like he actually goes with his Magic Archer. Magic Archer is only attacking one of the Musketeers, so that's actually good. And he used a Zap, but he missed one of the Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Bandit to kill his Magic Archer. Let's go with a Royal Ghost. He actually went with his Royal Ghost to try to tank for the Musketeer, but it didn't, of course, like because it was invisible. So he again has a P.E.K.K.A. I will again try to kite all of that, and he might go with his Battle Ram over here. Let's actually go with Musketeers right now. Let's see if he will go with a poison. I assume he will go with a poison. There you go. There's his poison hitting the left side tower and the 2 Musketeers. So 1 Musketeer will stay alive. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Bandit. Let's not go with a Royal Ghost. I don't really want to overcommit on that side. And he actually doesn't have anything right now. Looks like he went with a Battle Ram, but it didn't like take the aggro. Looks like the Bandit will finish it off, and there you go. Left side tower goes down. It was a little bit of a strange match. Let's give him the good game. Let's give him the well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. I'm sorry if the commentary isn't like as good as usual, but I'm really tired. You guys might see that as well. And I actually have to leave to the airport soon. Like, it's already quite late here, but I want to pre-record and schedule a video because tomorrow, actually in a couple of hours, I'm flying to Spain. So let's open the crown chest real quick. Let's see what we get. We get some gold, gems, skeleton barrel, barbarians, mortar, and looks like 9 wizard. Actually have the wizard max, not max yet, but I can like I have the stack full. So 10-1 in the challenge right now, and let's see if we're able to win 2 more times, like back to back, and then finish off this episode with a clean 12-1. So let's give him the thumbs up. Let's give him the good luck. So let's see, we start off with the Collector, we start off with the Royal Ghost, 3 Musketeers, Zap. Next card, the Bandit. So let's actually go with the Elixir Collector right now. Looks like he has a Giant, and Giant is actually a tough matchup. But it depends if you have Fireball or a Poison. Poison is a little bit easier because we can work, or we can try to deal with it better. And with this deck, it actually doesn't really matter to drop 3 Musketeers in one lane, because we can actually get value out of them. Even though he might go with a Fireball or a Poison, we still get value out of them, and he still has to respond to them. So let's actually go with a Goblin Gang to distract the Prince. And as you guys can see, we still have 3 Musketeers on the field. He goes with a Lock, and if he goes with a Poison or a Fireball right now, we can just go with another Collector. If not, he has to respond to it. He goes with the Electro Wizard, but the Electro Wizard will probably die. He goes with a Dark Prince as well, and Dark Prince is actually so strong right now, guys. I will take this hit. I think it will get 1 hit and not more than that. Ewis might get 1 hit as well. Looks like the Ewis didn't, so that's really good. I just decided to take a little bit of damage to be able to get like more elixir, because we dropped the second Collector. So let's see if he will drop something. If not, I will just cycle with my Royal Ghost in the back. If he goes again with a Giant push, again I will be able to use my 3 Musketeers. Looks like he will go with his Giant. I will just send the Bandit, because once the Giant is here, we will be already full. As you guys can see, like, we're almost already full. So let's actually go with Ice Spirit over here. Let's go with Ice Golem into this lane, and actually I will go with 3 Musketeers up high right now. Let's see if he'll drop something, maybe a spell. If he does, again, we can go with a Collector. Looks like he goes with a Poison. So as you guys can see, we dropped 9 elixir. He did also get the Ghost, I guess, but the Ghost will get 1 hit, I think, maybe even 2, because the Musketeer is taking aggro. And he goes with the Electro Wizard here. I will take the Electro Wizard, or actually I will first drop a Collector, and then I guess I can go with a Bandit to not take too much damage. I got 2 hits, or he got 2 hits, I mean. I took 2 hits, but we will be able to, again, like, cycle quicker to a Collector, because it was the first card we dropped. So let's go with a Royal Ghost over here to kill his Dark Prince. I think the Royal Ghost will be able to survive with quite a bit of HP. Not that much HP, but we can actually send an Ice Spirit while it's invisible, and then try to get some extra hits. Looks like he actually went with his Lock. So here I will try to split my Musketeers, knowing that he just used my Lock. I can actually use my Goblin Gang to defend his Giant. So let's go with 3 Musketeers right now. I think we have quite a bit of an elixir advantage. He does have Poison, he has Lock, and then Double Prince, Electro Wizard, and Ice Spirit. So let's actually go with a Goblin Gang. Let's zap his Prince, and let's try to freeze it over here. Let's go with a Royal Ghost. Let's go with another Ice Golem. And he again goes with his Lock. So the Goblin Gang will get some value right now. We have the Ghost there. We have Musketeers there. I will send another Bandit. And he used his Poison. So we can actually go with a second like set of 3 Musketeers. So let's split them again. 2 to the left side, 1 to the right side. And why I do that is because we dealt more damage to the right side. And often people try to defend like more the 2 Musketeers because it's more dangerous. But let's go with a Royal Ghost. Let's go with an Ice Golem. Let's actually go with an Ice Spirit, trying to bait his Lock. If he does, we can go with a Goblin Gang. And the Bandit will actually charge into his Prince. Let's go with a Zap over here, trying to reset it. Looks like actually the Bandit got a dash. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. I think it's a bad Goblin Gang because he does have a Dark Prince over there, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go with Musketeers. And this time I'll actually send 2 into the right side, and I will try to like let him focus on the right side because we dealt more damage. And then we'll go with a Bandit over here. Let's go with an Ice Spirit as well. Let's see if he drops something. Looks like he actually goes with a Mega Million. He did also go with a Lock, so I can go with a Lock over there. Bandit actually retargeted by his Dark Prince while playing his Dark Prince. And he also has a Zap. I forgot it. So he has Lock, Fireball, Zap, and the Poison. And what I'm doing wrong, I think I will still be able to win, but what I'm doing wrong right now is not collectoring anymore, because I know that I can defend his pushes. And he's actually able to defend our pushes right now because we don't have an elixir advantage anymore. So we actually need to kind of relax right now, because he, like, as you guys can see, like, he's able to defend our pushes. He goes with a Prince, so I'll actually go with an Ice Spirit. Then I will go with a Collector, and maybe that's a better Collector because he actually has a Dark Prince over here, but I think I can cycle to my Musketeers in time. So let's go with Musketeers right now. Let's try to go with an Ice Golem to tank over here, and let's see if he drops something. Looks like he actually predicted it in the middle. He didn't expect us to drop it to the side, even though we did it before. So that's a big mistake on his part. Let's actually go with a Royal Ghost on this side, trying to keep the pressure on that side as well. He actually went with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with a Goblin Gang in the middle to split it. I know that he still has a Zap, so I do want to have some Goblins on the left side because we have a Royal Ghost there. Let's go with a Bandit on the left side as well. Let's actually go with a Royal Ghost on the right side. And as you guys can see, this deck cycles insane. He does go with a Lock as well, but the Musketeer is there. Let's actually zap the right side, and I think that's good game, but the left side actually went down because of the Bandit. Let's give him the good game, let's give him the wild plate, and let's give him a thumbs up. Really fun game. And as you guys saw, like, even though he does have the poison in cycle, 3 Musketeers in one lane, you're able to do that with this deck just because you cycle so quick. And even though he does of course kill the Musketeers because they die from a poison, the 9 elixir is still able to kill. I don't know how much elixir there was. I think I also spent the Ice Golem, so 11 elixir in total, countered 4 elixir the poison. Of course he gets some damage, then a giant 5 elixir, then a Dark Prince 4 elixir, then and a Mega Minion 3 elixir, and even like bigger pushes, 3 Musketeers are able to defend it, so it's definitely worth it to put it in like to the side. And he even predicted us to put it like in the middle to split them. So let's give him the thumbs up, let's give him the good luck, and we don't start off with the elixir collector. We have Goblin Gang, Ghost, Bandit, Zep, next card the Ice Golem. So let's see what this guy is using. If he has a collector deck and he does start with a or he 3 Musketeers deck and he does start off with a collector, looks like he doesn't. Let's go with a Bandit to tank for his Ice Spirit. And next card is Ice Spirit, so we still don't have the collector like in the cycle. Let's go with the Ice Golem to tank for his Dark Prince. Looks like the next card is collector, so we can go with the Ice Spirit to cycle to our collector. And let's see if he has something to punish this, or maybe he will drop like a spell. Looks like again a giant deck. Giant is insane right now, guys. I'm sure that this guy also has giant 3 double prince, because double prince is just everywhere right now. So let's again have the 3 Musketeers ready, and let's see if he will drop something. Looks like he's giving us a thumbs up. Let's actually go with 3 Musketeers right now, and let's see if he will drop something. We can go with a Goblin Gang to distract, and let's see if he has a spell. Hopefully not a fireball. He goes with his poison, so I think this is fine. I think the Musketeers will again like kill the 5 elixir giant, and I don't think they will damage the Electro Wizard though, so we do need to go also with a Bandit. But that's not, oh wow, we actually misclicked the Bandit. Let's go with Ice Golem. I was about to say that's totally fine, but it's not fine if I misclick it. But it looks like he will go with an Ice Spirit to counter the Bandit. I think he will still take 1 dash and maybe even 1 hit. Let's see. There you go, maybe even 2 hits. There you go, 2 hits down to 1894 HP, so that's really nice for us. I'll go with another elixir collector, and he might be able to go with another giant right now. Looks like he will be. Let's go with actually, yeah, I'll go with 3 Musketeers right now. I don't think he has poison in cycle, so let's go with 3 Musketeers. And if he does poison, he spends so much elixir, he will be able to take down the tower. But of course, we still have the Musketeers on the field. We just need to make sure the Dark Prince doesn't get a charge. Looks like he didn't, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go with an Ice Golem right now. Let's go with a Bandit into this side, and he goes with a poison over there, so I don't think he has that much elixir. And I actually think this guy has a Zep. Looks like he will go with a Prince and a Ice Spirit, so he will be able to counter it. And the Prince will actually get a charge and a hit, I think. So far he's playing this really well. We weren't able to counter that push, but I'll actually go with another elixir collector, trying to really get a big elixir advantage right now, and then try to overwhelm him, because we do have double elixir right now. So he goes with his giant. I'll actually go with my 3 Musketeers, 2 to the left side, 1 to the right side. I will go with an Ice Golem into this lane, because he might be able to push into it. Let's see, he will go with his Dark Prince. I'll actually go with my Bandit. I will go with my Royal Ghost over here. I will also go with an Ice Spirit, and then we'll go with my Goblin Gang to the side. Looks like he actually went with his Electro Wizard, also with a Zep. Let's go with another Ice Golem. And let's see what he will do right now. So let's actually again split Musketeers, and I do think it's a good game because we don't have that much time left, so that's unfortunate. But let's go with a Bandit right now. The Goblin Gang is still there. He actually went with a giant defensive. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Let's try to take down his left side tower somehow. Let's go with a Royal Ghost over here, and the Musketeers on that side is still alive. Let's go with an Ice Golem. Let's actually go with a Goblin Gang over here. Royal Ghost is still alive. Let's actually try to maybe zap it. I don't know. I think we won't be able to take it, but the goblins are there and the goblins are stepping away, and looks like we don't take it, guys. Oh wow, that's super close. Or maybe the spear goblins, looks like they don't. Just barely. 90 HP on his left side, and his right side tower was down to 1100. Really well played on his part. Definitely well played. Let's give him the good game. Let's give him the well played, and let's give him the thumbs up. So that was a really tough one. He was able to punish the collector. Maybe it wasn't a good collector to pump up there. I actually thought I was able to defend it. Looks like we didn't. So 11-2 in the challenge right now, guys, and hopefully we're still able to finish it with a 12 win, and then the chest, of course, at the end. So let's search for our opponent and let's see what kind of matchup we get. Okay, guys, looks like we're in a match. Looks like we have the final match. Let's give him the thumbs up and let's give him the good luck. He says, wow, we do start off with the elixir collector, so that's really nice. Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang, and Zep, so that's a really good starting hand actually. Let's go with a collector and hopefully not another giant. Let's tank his Ice Spirit with our Ice Spirit. Looks like he goes with his Hawk Rider. He has Ice Golem and Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. He does go with a Lock, really reactive, so well played on his part. Let's go with a Bandit to counter it. And I'll actually go with a Zep, trying to kill his Hawk Rider. I think it was a really bad Zep because he still got a hit. As you guys, like as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm really sorry if the commentary and the gameplay is not as usual because I'm really tired. But let's see. So we do guard his mini P.E.K.K.A. with our Ice Golem, and we actually cycle to a new collector. I will go with the Elixir Collector, and I will actually go with my Ice Spirit because I don't want to take a mini P.E.K.K.A. hit. So it looks like he will cycle to his Hawk Rider, I think, or maybe he will go with a spell. Let's go with a Bandit. Let's see if he will try to predict our Goblin Gang, maybe. Looks like he doesn't. Looks like he will go with his poison, so well played on his part. Let's actually go with an Ice Golem in front of all of this, and we cycle back to a new collector. So let's try to pump up again, and let's try to really get a big elixir advantage. Looks like he goes with his mini P.E.K.K.A., and the mini P.E.K.K.A. will be able to get so much value, easily taking down our units. So let's go with another collector, guys. Let's have the Goblin Gang ready to the side. Hopefully he doesn't predict us. Looks like he doesn't. So Goblin Gang will be able to take care of the mini P.E.K.K.A. He probably chose his lock over here. Let's see if he does Looks like he doesn't. Looks like he would just go with the Ice Spirit. But the Ice Spirit will go down, so we will be able to get a little bit of chip damage on the right side, but nothing too special. So let's see. Let's actually go with 3 Musketeers right now. We still have a Elixir Collector up, and he doesn't have his Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Cycle. So I will actually go with a Bandit up high right now. Let's see how he will respond with it. Maybe he will tank it with his Ice Golem. Let's see. There you go. There's his Ice Golem. Let's go with a Royal Ghost into the right side, and let's also have the Ice Spirit going there. I think the Royal Ghost and the Musketeer will be able to finish off the Zappy, and then the Ice Spirit can tank for it and freeze his Mini P.E.K.K.A. That's perfect. I think the Mini P.E.K.K.A. will be able to take it down though. But look at the left side, guys, was actually able to take down the tower to 1645 HP, and he will be able to go with a Hawk Rider right now. Let's see if he does. I just don't want to play into his prediction, so we go with a Goblin Gang over there, and we actually gave him a really good poison. So there was a really bad Goblin Gang. I tried to drop it to that side because maybe he will expect a Goblin Gang to the under like here where my Ice Spirit is. So let's go with 3 Musketeers in the back right now. And he will probably Mini P.E.K.K.A. that side. Looks like he actually goes with a Lock. So let's go with an Ice Golem. Let's go with a Royal Ghost. Let's go with an Ice Spirit. Let's go with a Bandit. And he doesn't have Lock and Cycle. So let's actually go with a Goblin Gang. Let's go with an Ice Golem over here. And he actually goes with a Poison. So he doesn't have it for that side. And looks like the Bandit is actually able to lock on. The Mini P.E.K.K.A. is still alive there. But I think the Musketeer and the Goblins might be able to finish off. There you go. The Musketeer will also be able to finish off the Flying Machine. And let's actually go with a defensive Elixir Collector right now. Let's go with a Goblin Gang. He predicted it, but he will be able to kill a few Goblins, but not all of the Goblin Gang. Let's go with an Ice Golem to tank for the Hawk Rider, and that looks like good game, guys. So that's really nice that we are able to get the 12 win. So let's give him the good game, let's give him the wall plate, and let's give him the thumbs up. So we were able to finish it off, which will be really nice, of course, opening up the chest, a 12 win chest. So let's see what we get. 12-2 actually, lost 1-3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. In my opinion, it's a really fun deck to play with, and actually also really good. So I would say let's just begin with opening the chest. So we do start off with some gold, which is always nice, of course. 6 minions, Minion Horde, Cannon, Barbarian Hut, let's see, Valkyrie, Furnace, Musketeer. Already a lot of rares. Poison, actually one of my only maxed epics. I also have my Expo maxed. So let's see, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Mortar, and I think we actually get a legendary, guys. If we get, I think, more rares maybe, or maybe more epics, I'm not sure. But let's see, maybe we don't get a legendary, but we do get a ton of comments right now. And let's see, looks like we do get a legendary, 8 Executioners, which is awesome. And then we will finish off the episode with a legendary, and let's see what kind of legendary it is. Let's see, guys. Looks like it is Ice Wizard, which is actually really nice. Ice Wizard is one of my most favorite legendaries, and we have 7 out of the 20, so not bad at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you did, make sure to smack that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in one of my next videos. Bye, guys.